There we go. Mount the control for the Mount Juliet Simplex radio. Hold on one second. He's working with a different radio and a different display, and just rebooted the computer, so it decided to take only about 2 minutes to reboot, apparently due to an update, which I was not aware of. I just like to clear everything out. Anyway, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Just as I thought, if you have any emergencies, call 911. Can't do that, call us. We'll call it for you. We'll come over and help you if we could. Where was I? Oh, yes. The net is available. The net can be used for emergency traffic. For information on this, you can go on our net. You go right to YouTube and look at my really fuzzy image I have on there of my school display of a very large meter, which I need to focus up on in the minute. But that's go to YouTube, go to the search block, and YouTube K4PEW. You can also go to the website 146415.net, 146415. See information on Simplex and that kind of stuff. Should be interesting if you haven't seen it before. You also can go to our groups.India Oscar and do a search for MJSS for Mount Juliet Simplex Society, and you will see join. You can see our entire net schedule, but you can also join our email group if you so desire. You can also send me an email at k4pew@arrl.net. We normally meet at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night. And here we are on 146.415. We'll also be doing over on 144.240. We'll also be going after to 50.135. Purpose of that is to have fun, figure out if we're operating our radios correctly. In my case, it doesn't look so sweet at the moment, but I've got my radio. It's working. It's funny, my old radio. And my large display of a meter, which seems to be, I don't know if it's working or not. I'll wait till we get some signals. And see how well you can hear everybody. If you can't hear everybody on your own antenna, you can hear it here on YouTube because it retransmits this information over my radio. Does anybody else, any announcements other than there is a UHF VHF Sprint. You can look that up on the web, UHF VHF Sprint. I believe it starts, I think that's, no, I forget what it was. If you're out there, Robin. No, don't hear. Just look up UHF VHF Sprint. It'll give the details. It's either tonight or I think it might be tomorrow night for the practice sprint for the UHF contest. It happens later, sometime this quarter. Does anybody have breakfast this morning? About 6 or 7 of us showed up. We had a good time, as always. Stuffed our faces and made a ruckus. Everything was fine after the police and the fire department showed up. Does anybody have any other announcements? All right, fine. The 10-meter net, which is tomorrow night. I keep forgetting about it. It's a mental block. 28.415. Same frequency net on Wednesday nights. It's on Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. Ably handled by Michael, KM4YRF. And it's at 7:30 p.m. That's 1930 hours, if that's you're inclined to use that strange method, the 24-hour system. Strange to some people, but strange to a lot of people. Any other announcements? All right, but the big announcement, of course, was I'm sending my other radio, the 991, back to the factory. So I'm sending it back for see what they can do with it. It might just have been me, but I don't think it was. You never know. Now it's reprogramming my old standard here, the 897D, which is a great radio, except I couldn't get it to upload out of the computer for years. I didn't know why, and I finally fixed it after, well, I'm bald now. I ripped all my hair out. All right, any other announcements or information? All righty, this is net number 700. We'll be starting from the south, but first we'll be taking check-ins who are short on time. Please come now. Hey, you didn't show up at the breakfast this morning, man. You must have been busy. Well, are you doing anything different? Because your signal is really crappy today. Mike, are you copying him better than I am?
A little bit.
Yeah, because it was really rough on his last sentence. Pretty rough. I think you were at his house. Got a relay for me, Michael?
Me now. I said he's asked 5 to me now.
Well, you're 60 over, but he is almost nothing. I mean, it's an awful signal. It's all distorted. So something's going on. Something's going on here. Some Russian hackers again, Ukrainian hackers, somebody. Yes, if you're looking at my meter, my fuzzy meter, that's what we'll call it. He's got almost an S3 here, but really a lot of hash in the signal. Anyway, good to have you in there, Rick. Hope everything's well with you. Who else is, and it was KM4YRF, and he's in Ashland City. He usually have a really good signal at 2 meters, so I don't know what's going on tonight. Who else is who else is short on time? Excuse me.
That was KN4TKM.
Oh, what did I say?
You said my call.
Well, you were there.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, it's KM4JF. Sorry about that. He's in Ashland City. Michael's in Belshire. That's KM4YRF. All righty. Short on time. Nobody else short on time? Moving on to first time check-ins. All righty, we're starting from the south. Please come now.
Hello, Mike. Joel.
Hello, Bill. Yeah, your mic sounds good. Is that the one you were testing today?
Yes, it is, and I just appreciate your cooperation as
Well,
well.
it's kind of everybody's job if we're on the air, isn't it?
Well, yeah, in a way it is. That's what we're.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, your signal isn't as good as it normally is either. There's some odd conditions today because you normally come in much clearer than this.
Okay, I'll see how everybody else is tonight.
All right, well, you've got a good solid S7 signal, which is very good. It's just that your audio, it's not the microphone, I'm sure, because I hear a lot of hash in the signal. But anyway, appreciate you being there. Hope you're okay.
Thank you. Keep Mike 4 November Yankee be clear.
Very good. That was Bill in Murphy's Kilo Mike 4 November Yankee. Who else is south?
K4CYJ.
Hey, Jimmy, I haven't talked to you in ages.
I know, I've been busy. I'll make it quick in and out.
All right, very good. Take care of that dog, man.
Yeah, I don't know who's here who, but she's a handful.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I've been talking to you so long. It's Kilo Echo 4 Tango Yankee Juliet, right?
QSL, yes, sir. It's Kilo Echo 4 Tango. Jim and somewhere in Cannon County.
Woodbury, very good. Hope that dog is working out for you. It's you got yourself. And you thought it was bad being married, living with your mother-in-law, or she's living with you, whichever. All right. Well, see you later, Jim. That was excuse me, Tango Yek. All right. Tango Yankee Juliet. Who else is south?
04 Sierra Yankee Victor.
My signal sound better now there, Larry?
Oh, it did. Yeah, a whole lot better. Nothing on you. Very low audio.
Yeah, it was that my audio was declining. I don't know what was going on, but everything else okay?
Yeah, man, we're good. We'll let you get on with it. KE4SYB.
Very good. That's Larry Kilo Victor in Rockvale. Who else is south? Anybody else?
W4 EBX. Eddie and Glable.
Yeah, everybody knows you're in Gladeville, man.
Yeah. Well, I hope everybody's having a good time tonight. Not much to do here, so thanks for doing that, Paul. And no traffic.
Yeah, I did. No, you mentioned a good. Is it supposed to be frost tonight? Did I see that prediction?
I was thinking,
I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty cool out there today.
yeah, it's I don't know if this is blackberry or what they call it.
I don't know. I just know it was pretty cool yesterday, and it was pretty cool today. So I'm not unhappy. It's just that I'm glad it's not raining. Very good, Eddie. That was Eddie, and he's in Gladeville. Whiskey 4 Echo Bravo X-ray. Great signal. Who else? East or south?
East.
Good. How you doing there, Jimmy? Or James? Excuse me.
I'm doing pretty good. It was cool outside, but it wasn't frosty like they said.
No. It's been pretty nice weather outside. Really, it's just a little cool. You don't want to go out there in your shorts and t-shirt.
Oh, I wore a cap and a jacket.
Oh yeah, I was getting whatever it was yesterday. No, it was this morning. I was getting gas, and I was very happy to be wearing a jacket while I stood there while the car filled up with gas because that wind was a little chilly.
Yeah, I was working outside a little bit, and I needed a jacket.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. Anything else for the net? Hope your family's well.
No, we're all doing fine.
Very good. That's James here in Mount Juliet, Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel India. Who else? South or east?
Yeah, 4SIB, yeah, 4SOR. Good evening, Paul.
Hey, good to see you this morning.
Well,
yeah, 2 weeks we'll be there.
Absolutely. I may drop by in the next week or so and get our name in the hat.
Yeah, they'll reserve at least half the room for us, I believe.
Did somebody do it already?
No, I'm saying when we were there 2 weeks ago or so, there was
Right. Well, I think they had a whole bunch of women coming in there today.
No, heaven forbid.
Right. Anyway, good seeing everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Stay between everybody on the net, and I'll get out of the way.
Yeah, very good. That was Richard, or is Richard, KI4SIB, and his bride, KI4SOR, Stephanie, in downtown metropolis of Lebanon. Who else is east?
W8PLA.
I might have heard 2 people in there, but I heard Phil, Whiskey 8 Papa Lima Alpha. Wasn't that you, Phil?
Yeah, that's me. How you doing this evening, Paul?
Doing great. How are you?
Pretty good. I came home after breakfast this morning and took a little nap, and then been listening to the scanner. You hear your address come up on the scanner. I heard my address come up, and I was like, "What's going on?" So I looked out. The drunk driver almost took out our front mailbox, and I had to drive down the driveway to get out on the road, and I met over with the Short Mountain Club this afternoon and met some of those guys, and really nice guys over there. Other than that, I've got nothing else going on. Pretty exciting day. WACLA, back to net control.
Yeah, I had similar going on with one time when I left. I forget exactly what transpired. It's a long time ago. It's back in the late 80s, I guess it was. Home and I see, the police in the driveway, and I go, "Uh-oh, something going on."
Oh yeah, well when I come out of my driveway, she was still sitting in the car, and the airbags had been deployed. And I said, "Well, at least you didn't take out my mailbox, but you're going to jail."
Yeah, all of that is so terrible that drunk drivers, they just don't know enough to stay off the road.
Yeah, they get messed up on all those drugs and stuff, and don't know if they're coming or going.
No, I understand. It's awful, really. But fortunately, even those, car accidents are down. The deaths were somewhere, my memory serves me correct, somewhere between 40 and 50,000 automobile accidents. And in spite of the fact percent more people living in the country, the actual automobile deaths are down below 40, I believe.
Yeah, I just told my wife I'm glad that I didn't try to leave 10 minutes earlier, or she would have got me.
Yeah, well, then there's that. You just leave all that stuff to your wife.
Yeah, copy that. Well, thanks for what you do. Hello to everybody on the net. Hope everybody's doing good. And back to you.
Yeah, very good. That was Phil in Lebanon, who survived a near, at least timely miss of him in his mailbox. That was a. By the way, if you're looking at the screen, you can see I put that beautiful big. Nice, man. Anyway, that's Whiskey Papa Lima Alpha. Who else is the East?
Comment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Phil, did you try? All right, yes, I did. I tried to check in, and Jamie AA4K did as well. We were able to, we weren't making it to you. Okay, I just wondered.
See, if you're watching the screen, are you watching the screen?
I'm not. Wasn't at the moment.
No, just it looks like you're going to break my needle every time you get online.
Well, I hope I don't.
No, it's all good. It's one of those big displays. I don't know what it is, a 4 or 5 inch. I like it. It's better to me. I like it better than the display that you get on the waterfall. It's old school stuff, kind of neat. Again, that was Phil, and who else is East?
Whiskey Alpha 5, Romeo India Papa, Michael at Lebanon.
Hey, Mike. On HF today. I don't remember where he was, but his was Whiskey 4, Romeo India Papa.
I've heard him before on another net or another time, because it is very close to mine. Oh, he's, I guess, in.
I'm not sure where he is. I have to look that up again. But I know that when I first heard the Romeo India Papa, I thought it was you, and then I listened to him again.
Yeah, because he's that would be in this zone here. My call sign originated in Arkansas, so it's not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was Whiskey 4, Romeo India Papa. Let me look at it real quick. Yeah, you probably got that wrong because he wasn't in North Carolina. He was somewhere else. He was in Georgia, so it may be a Whiskey Alpha 4, maybe. I'll have to look. I don't remember now. Anyway, somebody else has got the rest in peace on their thing,
That's what we're all trying to do, I guess, one day is rest in peace.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything going well for you, Michael?
Doing all right, I guess. Like I say, there was going to be frost Saturday night. I talked to my aunt over in Arkansas. They had frost last night, and we usually follow them by about 12, 24 hours.
I haven't looked at I have not looked at the weather thing today, so I don't really know. I just know it's cool out right now, somewhere around 50 or high 40 or something, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, hopefully this will be the end of it. This will be the death throes of winter, and we'll just melt into spring.
Yeah, well, Al Gore gets a little upset about it being this cool, in April. He likes it a lot hotter.
Yeah, he might have to put up another or something.
Well, very good. Anything else for that, Michael? Everything going well?
Everything going well, Paul. Appreciate you doing that tonight. And just turn it back to you, 73. The Whiskey Up 5, Romeo and your Papa.
Yeah, very good. That's Michael in Lebanon. Whiskey in Lebanon, 5, Romeo, India, Papa. Who else is East? East or North? East or North? Please come in. I think I heard a lonely voice of Whiskey Echo 4 Echo. Is that you?
Yeah, Frank Helpo.
Oh, no, very good. I was just thinking about you today. I hadn't heard from you in a while. I assume you were pretty busy.
Oh, gosh, it never ends over here. They just happened to dance, and I happened to be sitting here by the radio about the right time. So I thought I'd better show which party comes out.
Did you, I don't know if you heard it, I had drug out my 897. 991A back to the factory. It started losing its 2 meters 70 centimeter, and then it did. So I said, well, I might as well do the. I hadn't done, it's been out there for a year or two. I did it, and I don't have any 2 meter left.
Good grief. Yeah, I am generally reluctant to mess with working firmware if there's not something that it fixes, adds, or something that I have to have. I just generally tend to leave it alone.
Well, the reason I did that, just to be clear, I wouldn't either, because hey, as long as it's functioning fine, I don't have any deficiencies, why bother? But what I was noticing was all of a sudden it wasn't showing when it was set for SWR on the display. And then I noticed it wasn't showing something else. I forget what it was now. And it's pretty weird. I wonder if there was a glitch in the firmware, So that's the reason. And then I had some people were complaining that my output signal strength wasn't as loud as it normally was, as strong. And I said, all right, I'll just do the upgrade. No big deal. Well, it was a big. I don't think it caused it, quite honestly. Those symptoms were precursors to a problem.
Yeah, I got you. Just curious, did you have out, but not 2 meter and 70 centimeter?
Yeah, I had perfect output and receive on HF all the way through.
Okay. It is. I've got a 991A over here that I've spent some time working on. It had no RF output, and there is a little on the TXRX board. There's a little dual gate that opened up, but it's far enough upstream that had no RF from any to be somehow related.
Huh. Yeah, I was intrigued that it was all fine on the RF side, but dead on the. Well, it wasn't just dead. It's as if it was as if the finals were blown, because Larry down in Rockville could still hear me when I was testing.
Yeah, good grief. Well, they'll get you fixed up out there in Cyprus and get you all updated. That'll be good.
Yeah, hope. I think you're on that 991 board on groups.
I am, but I haven't read it in ages.
Well, it's funny because we're complaining about long lead times on repairs or whatever, and it just sounds, I don't complain about everything, because the fact of the matter is, these days nothing's instantaneous.
Well, also doing a 10-day shelf hold, because of COVID and stuff out there. So when they take something in, they literally or even put it in the service queue.
They were waiting for everything on the rig to die.
Yeah, apparently so.
They ought to just run it through. See, I don't know what they ought to run it through the same thing the White House has. It runs through some kind of kills everything in it.
Put it in one of those airport baggage X-ray things.
I don't know if that'll do it or not. But anyway, I hope everything's going.
Not too with my hair on fire most of the time, but I managed to get the radio turned on haphazard intermitters, and happy to see propagation waking up, and had on 10 meters over the last month. So that's only going to continue to get better. So we're heading into the fun.
Yeah, I think so. I'm thrilled because I got my 2 antennas up and fixed. I got a 225-foot end fed for 80 meters, and then I got my new 80 through 10. What do you call it? Off center. The new Carolina Wyndham, if you know what that one looks like.
Yep, I do. Yeah, it's probably 2 weeks. I'm going to I got some tree work I need to do. And so I'm going to go get a towable man lift. And while I'm up there, I'm going to rejigger my 160-meter loop. It's got wet at the feed point, and rejigger that at a 2.5 to 1 transformer and switch over to 50 ohm line. It's currently matched 75 ohm, which works like a champ under normal circumstances on 160. But it gets a little weird on the other bands, and I want to try to get some of the bands on it. So we're going to try that, see what happens, and get that homemade that home package leach current game plan over here to try to get some more radio time.
Yeah, well, again, it's all fun, and obviously work and family come first, don't they?
Well, I got two in college, or actually one I just moved home, and new job, and that keeps me for everything else. So yeah, it's a handful right now.
You weren't involved in those Oscars, were you?
Nope, to do with it. I'm kind of out of that business.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that would drive me crazy. Anyway, all right. Well, I will catch you next. Danny, thanks for checking in. Just wondering where you were. Whiskey Echo 4 Echo in Hendersonville. Who else is north?
WB0 and hello.
Hello, Mark. Anything good?
No, sorry I missed breakfast this morning. I intended to go, got up early, couldn't figure out why I was up early, and then missed it. So 2 weeks is not too far away.
Well, the only good thing you missed was the new strain of COVID in the oatmeal.
Oh, that's good.
Well, we joke about that because you figure that place was busy again this morning. It gets packed.
Oh, really? They giving you any grief? You haven't been thrown out of there yet.
No, it was good. I say it was packed. It was very, very busy. I don't think they were turning anybody away, and I just noticed that as I looked around, it was very busy, and it's nice to see businesses thriving again.
Oh yeah. Well, I think I've mentioned that my daughter in East Nashville, and I had dinner with her Thursday night over on this side of town. But she says they are just slammed every night. She says it used to be really jumping on weekends, but she says now it's every night of the week.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's because there's a lot less restaurants out there.
Well, maybe so. I hadn't thought of that, but you're probably right. We have a little one here on the lake that's just about a mile from me. Down there tonight to get a burger, and they had a closed sign on the door, so they're closed on Saturday.
No, it looks horrible, actually. We had this thing around the corner from us, and they closed up that Schwartzky's Deli, which was only open for maybe a year, if I don't even know how long it was open, but after it hasn't been on in months. So I guess they've abandoned it. I don't know.
That's a chain, I think, too. I don't know. Oh well, we can't solve all the world's problems, only a few of them.
Well, I find out I can't solve any of them. I can't even solve my own problems. What are you kidding me?
Exactly. I understand that. All righty. Well, carry net WD0 NOO.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, you're pegging. I like this meter. It's so much more fun. It just pegs it over at 60 plus. All right. Bravo 0 November Oscar. Who else is? Yeah. By the way, you missed the DMR net this earlier this evening. Not a big. There's only two of us. The three of us were on there actually. Larry and me and Greg. Who else is north? Hello, Frank. It was good to see you today.
Yeah, it was nice to be there. And had a great time talking to Jack. I was going to answer your question. Yeah, there is a little frost advisory for tonight.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really bother me. It's just that it's the longer, just kind of more delay before I have to mow the lawn again.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be nice tomorrow, but next week is all over the place. But the general consensus, there's more rain than normal and cooler than normal.
Huh. Well, I don't really mind the rain, and I don't really mind the cool. Everybody complains about the rain, but you always like more water. I mean, it's really that simple. Water's good.
Yeah. Properly, not all at once.
Well, you won't get that same opinion over in Waverly, which was really a disaster. I mean, you talk about a disaster. It wasn't a small, terrible disaster.
That's what I'm getting at. That's all at once. Yeah. And I don't know the details, but I guess I think it's a trucking company is being sued, being blamed for it. I don't know what the deal with that is, but I haven't looked into it. But I thought I'd seen something about.
I believe it's CSX, but it's the train organization, because supposedly they weren't maintaining the. I don't know why they'd be underneath the bridges. I don't understand that. I thought that was Corps of Engineers or county or the state, but what do I know?
Oh yeah, I know that we had some flooding here down the street because of the construction they're doing, building apartments. And he took the guy's fence out and pushed it all the way down, went around the yard, around the other neighbor's yard, and pushed it like basically to the other another part of the neighborhood. And he put it on Facebook. They took care of it. They fixed it for him. They fixed it for him. They didn't give him any hassle. But I just wonder what's going to drain all in the air.
Yeah, well, drainage. Well, I lived in Florida, so I'm real familiar with drainage problems. Boy, except for the ditch in front of your house, you know.
Yeah, I'm on a hill, but I'm not at the very top of it. So, but it wouldn't affect me because I'm uphill from that. I just need to be able to drive through the neighborhood. Though I'll get stuck in my little island.
Yeah, well, that's always again that whole issue with, especially when you get a lot of water and you live on a hilly area, a lot of things move around. You know, it's very slowly but surely you get these issues with moving foundations and crap. It's not so.
Nope, and that's why I got a dirt guy coming in a couple weeks, bringing two. It's not a lot, it's 2 tons, but around, and I'm starting to get a little bit of seepage, and so I'm like, okay, I need to repile this up. That's the problem with a hill.
Yeah, I guess Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo Kilo. Good to see you this morning. Who else is north?
November 4, India Echo Alpha.
Hey, that sounds like Ricky.
Yeah, good evening, Paul. Trying out my Bluetooth tonight. How's it sounding?
Well, I think it sounds pretty good. It's got a slight delay. Are you like on a, is it voice activated or are you on a switch? Between S7 and S8, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm having to hit it on the earpiece when I talk, and then I have to hit it again when I quit talking. It's a AM 6000, 50 watts. So I'm pushing about the same amount of wattage. I just was wondering how the transmission's coming through, or the voice. How are you hearing me? Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm hearing great. I think they have, it's not related to your Bluetooth. I don't think, but your audio on your side for the voices sounds very good.
Well, I guess it's over in my ear, and I'm talking out. And I'm not talking into a mic, so I was wondering, how it was doing. But I just got it hooked up today. It had a feature. It came with it, and then I had to send off and get the little chip and then get the earpiece. So I tried it, and I don't really like the volume as far as it goes into the ear. It seems like it's too quiet, and if there's a lot of static, I can't hardly hear. But I guess it'd be okay if I was driving, going down the road or something, and be hands free.
Oh yeah, I think that was really the purpose, because truthfully, sitting at your desk, you don't really need a Bluetooth walking around the house.
Yeah, that's right. Like I said, I was wanting to try it to see how it was working tonight and see how he was picking me up. It's probably not the regular feature that I'll be fooling with, but like I said, I can install this in the truck or something and hook it up and don't have to be fooling with a mic. It has its good purposes, like this KN4 IE8. I appreciate the test.
Yeah, if you can go to the YouTube site, and and you're going to look at about 33 minutes into the net, so you don't have to listen to the whole thing, but you can hear what I'm hearing on that that hash, there's a little bit of static in there, and I'm pretty sure it's not your Bluetooth that's doing it.
Well, yeah, I'm hearing that static too, but it could be the conditions out there and changes in the atmosphere. But I'm hearing static in some of the other signals, and then there's some signals that's coming through good and clear. But yeah, I'll do that. I'll check that out. I've been keeping up with you on Bluetooth. I mean on the site, YouTube site, and I see my signal's good, but I haven't been able to listen back to the audio. I do appreciate you checking me in, and 73 to everybody on the net, and good night.
All right, very good, Ricky. Good to have you in there. That's Ricky, Kilo November 4, India Echo Alpha. He's up in Thursday night Simplex net for up in Sumner County, and he's on 147.555.
Roger that. Let's see, 147.555.
Yeah, very good. 147.555. That's Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Correct?
Copy.
Very good, Ricky. Anyway, Kilo November 4, India Echo Alpha. It is that net. It's in Portland, and again 147.555. Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Who else is? Anybody else? South, east, or north?
KG4 CXE, Chris.
Very good, Chris. So you got closer to me, so you're never going to know if I have a bad signal.
Well, I thought your signal was good before, but maybe it's better now.
I don't know. I'm not at your location. I had some complaints, so people telling me that, and that's one of the reasons I was messing around with my radio. And now it's got to go back to the factory because I messed around with the radio.
I heard you saying something about that. That's a 991A, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah, that's wild. I think so.
Well, listen, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 chops that I can do at least on 2 meters and 70 centimeters, and two of those radios I can do, full HF capabilities. So it's not like I'm lacking the ways to get on the air.
Yeah, that's true. That's good. Yeah, I've only got the one that's speaking of backup. So yeah, at least there's one, right?
And it doesn't include my HTs. three, I think, HTs. Oh, no, one in the car. It's 4, but it stinks.
That's plenty.
No, it's just, if you would have asked me if I was many radios when I got into the hobby, don't be silly. Why would I need all that radio?
I said the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, doing good.
Fantastic. Of course, it's got to be good. You're young, and I'm not. That was Chris. And somewhere around Gladeville and Mount Juliet. Kilo Golf 4, Charlie X-Ray Echo. Have you updated your location in Cure?
No, I need to do that. I'll actually try to do that now.
Well, again, as a club, we don't mandate anything. So,
True, as long as they'll let me do it, I'll do it.
Yeah, no, doesn't matter to me. It doesn't seem to matter to any. It's about updating. There's, nobody cares. I mean, I guess they do care, but it's well, it doesn't really matter. You're only
something like that. Yeah, really. I mean, the Stones, well, a really good Stones, I hope, but yeah.
Yeah, very good. Anyway, that was Chris at Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo here in Wilson County. That's what he moved for. He went from Davidson. It's always a good move. Who else is south, east, or north? Good push to talk there. Who's that?
Okay, Kilo India 4, November, Delta November, David. Well, good evening, Mr. Paul.
Hello, David. Can you tell the difference between the radios? This one versus my other one?
Well, solid 9 pounds on me right here, and it sounds really good. Maybe a little better. I'm not sure.
My other radio may have been reduced and it's for whatever reason, and I don't know why, but this is the old standby, man. It's like, I don't know if you heard me earlier. It's putting my 897D back on the air. I hadn't used it in about 3 years, and it feel like I have an old friend back in.
Well, I know it's an excellent signal, and audio is just great. It does sound different, I'm sure. Of course, I don't know if you can get much better.
Yeah, okay, well, very good. Well, you sound pretty good today too.
All right. Well, I tell you, conditions are good too. Kind of got in here late, but didn't hear many folks. But good evening, everybody on there. Thanks for what you do, Mr. Paul.
Very good. By the way, you were just bumping, so you're doing real good in here. Good audio too. That was Kilo India 4 November Delta November in Reedyville. If you southeast of me a ways, 35 miles or so. Who else is south, east, or north? Over to the west. Now we're wondering, you hadn't heard from you in a while there, Don. How you doing?
Oh, we got there,
Didn't catch all of that. Your signal's up there, it's decent. I mean, it's okay. It's S3 or S4, but a lot of hash in there. Must be really bad conditions out. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, okay, very good, Don. Good to have you in here. I'm sorry you're running into some home problems there, but I think. Oh, no question. Yeah, I'm very familiar with that. Anyway, that's Don in Bon Aqua, November 4, Delta Juliet Tango. And again, all the way to the west.
KM4YRF, Mike in Belshire.
Hey, Jerry.
Nope.
Well, I want to make sure I didn't check you. No, I didn't. I was just ignoring.
Well, that's okay. As long as you get me on the list, that's all that matters.
Well, you would have fixed it anyway. How many did you have? What do you call it on C4 FM? Did you have many?
Well, we had 3. It was me, Larry, but Phil and somebody else tried to check in, but I just couldn't hear them.
Well, since we don't tried, that's sufficient to check them.
Well, I can add them to the list, no problem.
In fact, there's probably a couple out there we're thinking about it. And you can even check them.
Well, I would venture to say there was a whole lot of people thinking.
The whole list, 199 people.
Everyone.
No, it's I don't know what we do if we had a day one day on those 3 nets because we won't have enough time to talk.
Well, I know that. I had a great time at breakfast this morning and to hear all the stories from everybody.
Oh yeah, they're all made up.
Oh yeah, that's the fun part about it.
Simplexton Liars Club.
Oh, that's a pretty good idea, and I have noticed that I am here, and I like that.
Oh yeah, it whips it right over. I'm surprised it doesn't like heat up.
I'm just gonna try to make it go all the way over.
Well, it's getting there. It's really getting over there.
Okay, Paul. I guess I have nothing else. So back to next.
All righty, very good. That was Michael, KM4YRF. He fills in for me when I'm dead, and he also fills in for me when I'm not dead, and I don't want to do anything. It's been a while since I've done that, though. Been dead. He also does a 10-meter net. Like mark your calendars, set your smartwatches, adjust your sundial, which isn't going to be functioning at 128-415. It's at 7:30 p.m. Who else is West? Hello, Jeff. What's up?
Hey, Paul, and that, I will admit I did forget C4FM, but post note to up where I can see it, so I will remember next time.
So you can check in Jeff too. See, he wrote a post-it note.
That's right. When you start getting old, you forget things. You get that CRS syndrome.
Oh, I know that. I'm familiar with that. If I didn't have my smartphone with the reminders all built into it for the nets and for different things I have to do, I'd never get out of bed, I don't think.
Well, I get out of bed. I'll automatically still wake up, 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning. Just wake up, can't go back to sleep. So used to doing it for so long. But, oh, well, I guess maybe one of these days biological clock. But, you get used to doing something so long, you just kind of get in the habit of it.
In the morning to get to your route in the morning.
I left the house about 3:30.
Oh, so you had to be on the road at 4:30, close to 5?
Oh, yeah, I was pulling out, sometimes. It all depends, but 3 and 5.
Wow. Yeah, that's an early morning, but once you get used to it, it's no big deal.
Yeah, I was waking up a couple of times. I'd sleep till the alarm hit, but most of the time, I say about 90% of the time, I'd wake up.
Yeah, it's funny how your body adjusts to that very well. When I had similar structures that I didn't even have to set an alarm. I would wake up usually 10 minutes before the alarm.
I always, set it just as, or just in case. I said there a few times I would sleep till the alarm, and I might have slept, continued to sleep. The alarm didn't went off, but didn't go off, but I did it as a, just in case procedure.
Oh no, I get it. The more I look at this meter, the more I like it. You show it all on YouTube, Jeff?
I did. I was looking at it before. I didn't click on it, but it had showed a picture of the analog meter.
Yeah, no, it's for something I like because I'm old. I like the analog better than I like the display, the waterfall. Well, anyway, anything else for the net, Jeff? I hope you're doing all right.
Oh yeah, I'm doing all right. Just waiting for my correct clamps to come in so I get my 10-meter antenna up, or Antron 899. Just waiting for those to get in, and so I can get everything together and get a vertical up.
That'll be great. Yep. That'll improve your signal dramatically, I'm sure. That was Jeff. He's in Madison. Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf. Got a good signal on 2 meters, pegging the meter here. Who else is West?
KC4ILV, Jack and Donaldson.
And it was good to see you this morning, Jack.
Yeah, it was good to see you and everybody else, Michael and everybody that was there. And Richard.
Yep, and Alan. He was between you and Richard.
Yeah, Alan saw Alan. Frank. Had a good conversation with Frank.
Yeah, we're going to have rotating seats so I get to sit in the people as well. We got to do that once in a while. Just change seating.
Yeah, we need a round table.
Yeah, that would, it would be pretty.
Well, anyway, there's frost advisory again tonight. And just for the record, I had full scale, and one of his transmissions, he was 10 over. And your signal has jumped up from 10 over to 20.
Oh, and that was pretty consistent over the past for you?
Yeah, pretty much. Now, there was some hash in Rick's signal, but signal on him.
Yeah, no, that was a better signal from him than I remember hearing, because he's got that new, he put up that, I believe it was the X510. And so he's doing a real good job up there at Portland.
Oh, yeah, it's working for him.
Yeah, it is. Well, you see, every time for the mailbox money that will roll in from Diamond, you know that.
I know you love to see those checks. Anyway, Paul, thanks for doing.
I got checks. I can't even get in to return my phone calls.
You're not the only one.
Very good. That was Jack and Donaldson. Victor. Who else is Wes?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo Greg and Antioch.
Hey, how are you copying signals today?
Pretty good. Pretty good all around. And I have used the same, which is 9 and same audio on this rig as your previous one.
Okay, very good. Well, yeah, you're not really that far from me, and technically, I'm kind of looking down from the mountaintop down towards Antioch, and it's all downhill anyway.
Everybody.
Antioch, oh man, it's one of those growing communities that it's growing too fast for its own good.
Melting pot, just melt.
Well, even that'll change because that's areas like Madison and East Nashville and even Mount Juliet. All of a sudden, you can't find cheap homes anywhere because every.
Yeah, it's gone up because I understand the median, the home, I guess value, stays here.
Yeah, well, let's just hope it stays. Well, I don't hope it goes down. It can tend to be bad, but there just isn't a lot of apartments and homes too. There's a lot of, and it's very pricey though. That's the problem. I don't know. It's always I lived through that same experience in Tampa and Miami, so the idea I just don't like it. As far as livability, if you're not making $80,000 or $100,000 a year, you can't afford to live in Nashville or the directly adjacent to it.
Yeah. On the other hand, I'm not sure if I'm a big affordable housing. Wouldn't you want to have expensive housing to draw the higher caliber people?
Oh no, I'm simply saying that it forces people to make choices outside of the city. That's all. Now, affordable housing. Well, I don't want to get into politics of it, but it's a. I'm not even sure what you call it. That's a false hope because there is no such thing subsidized, and we're paying for somebody else to live in a house near Nashville.
Yeah, that's how we're getting at. I knew what you were talking about. Well,
I mean, it's nice that we can be compassionate and give people homes. I'm not debating whether we want to be compassionate. The issue, why would we subsidize housing, where everyone else paying $500,000, for a home, and we're giving it to them for $100,000. That doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, that was Greg Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. Anybody else? Any place anywhere? Hey, your signal sounds pretty good here tonight, Steve.
I'm in Lebanon, getting ready to get on I-40. How's it sound?
Oh, you're sounding fine. What kind of an antenna do you have on there? Is that your car or your rig?
This is Sprinter van, STB5.
Yeah, it does fine. You're doing like 10 over.
Oh, that'll work. Okay, I want to check it before I get out of range.
All right, you just hit up at 20 over on that last transmission.
In the morning, so let me access what we're doing. So, all right, we'll get back and check you out later. 18 AM.
All right, Steve, have a good one. Drive careful. That's Steve, Ace, Charlie 9, India Mike. He's over near Lebanon Mobile. Who else is any place anywhere?
AR4AZ.
Hey, how you doing, Tim?
Doing good, Paul. How about yourself?
Doing good, but I had one of those. Was in a rush to get the radio set up properly because it's an older radio, and then I was out working out in the garage. Sure, to come in here with 15 minutes to spare, and I said, let's reboot the computer, make sure everything's fine. It took the computer 15 minutes to update. So I was like, oh, I'll never do that again.
Well, that's technology for him. And then either that or get booted. Like a good wife. Anyway, a reboot, that's bad when you get booted again.
Oh, absolutely. You were 60 over on that transmission. Your signal's great.
Blind squirrel get an apron every now and then.
No, it's very good. Out of Murfreesboro, you're doing great. Which antenna are you using?
Tango Ranger 2. But I can't remember the number of it. But it's been up. I've had it since about 93, something like that.
With age comes wisdom.
Yes, sir. Now we'll get that other up. It's just finding time to do it. So let me get you moving on. And good talking to you. Hope everybody's doing well on the net. KR4AZ. Clear back in the net.
Yeah, very good, Tim. That was Tim in Murfreesboro. Alpha Romeo 4. No. Alpha Romeo? No, it's Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Zulu, isn't it?
Yes, it's KR4AZ.
Yeah, AR4. KR4AZ. Right? KR. Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Zulu.
That must be a hard one for you. You get it wrapped around the axle quite often.
Well, for some reason that have a form of adult dyslexia. And I also didn't write it down very neatly when I was writing, and it's Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Zulu. For some reason those letters, they don't fit together in my head well. Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Zulu. Anyway, no big deal. Not a criticism, just my where those holes I have in my brain. Who else is any place anywhere?
4 TGX, John.
Hey, hi John. What's up?
Just listening and learning.
Oh man, I'll be dying because I keep learning every single day on the net. I'm learning about my radios. I'm learning about it's a never-ending battle.
How long is it going to take to get your radio back?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not really worried since I have operate a railroad station. But no, it's I don't know. I'll probably have it back in a month. I'm guessing. I don't know how long what their delays are, but I just want it fixed.
Is it under warranty?
I think it is. I have to look at my data of purchase. I think I got that 2019, so it's close to 3 years, and I think it has a 3-year warranty. But I'll have to take a look.
Is it uneasy your stomach to ship that out?
How much is it to ship it out? Is that what you said?
Does it make your stomach turn to ship it out and kind of package it out safely?
Oh well, yeah. I've shipped out radios before, and it's probably somewhere out there.
Copy that. I just feel a little nervous shipping big equipment like that through the mail.
No, I get it, and that's just what you got to do. They're not going to show up at my house, that's for sure. And I'm not going to drive it out to California.
Hey, for what you do, Paul.
All right, very good. That's very good. That's John Kilo Oscar 4 Tango Golf X-ray in Lebanon, and a good line there. Listening and learning. I think we all do that. Anybody else? Any place anywhere?
Yeah, 4.
Hold on 1 second. WB4YLV. Chris, Kilo India 4 Whiskey. I'll get it straight here in a second. Kilo India 4 Whiskey Bravo Zoo. How you doing, Chris?
Hey, I'm okay. How about you?
Doing fine. Are you on your HT?
No, I'm at home. Just, I guess it's a mobile radio, but it's active at the same.
No, you're doing all right. I mean, I can hear you. It's just that the audio is a little low, but you're doing about an S6 here, so it's not too shabby.
I think medium power on here is 10 watts. But yeah, it seems to be a good radio so far. Icon 5100, I got it month and a half ago. And it's good. Don't put it in the car, but I think here at home, like I said, it works good as a base. Yeah, sorry I missed breakfast this morning. I really, I had to work. But, still ended up being a decent day. I got went to work for a few hours, got some stuff down in there, got home, waited on the car in the truck, knocked off a couple of to-do lists. That's great. Just the chores around the house.
Yeah, I hear you. Never run out of chores though. You have to get on the radio because it's easier than doing chores.
I started to when I was in the car, and I knew if I cabin air filter, lots of brake light bulbs, swapped gooseneck out of my truck that I had put in. I bought a little gooseneck mold remote for radio for the truck a couple years ago. It was really too short. Never did anything with it. Bought a longer one. I put it in the car. I got to looking at it. Actually, the short one for the truck actually works pretty well for the one I bought in the car. I put in the truck. Now I got a gooseneck on the passenger side. Now it's the default for that microphone in either vehicle for that matter. But yeah, get a little closer. Kind of planning on what I'm going to do for a mobile. I'm beating myself up over thinking it. I think at this point I probably just need to throw it in there and make changes if necessary. The more I think about it, the more I go, well, I'm going to do this. No, I think I'm going to do that. No, I'm going to do this.
That's for sure. Well, I'm glad things are working out pretty good. That was Chris, Kilo India 4 Whiskey, Bravo Zulu, and he is Hermitage, pretty sure. But I did hear Clyde in there, here, Mount Juliet. What's up, Clyde?
Oh, not much, Paul. Intelligent to say that. I've heard them say something intelligent anyway. But anyway, not doing much. I did go see my surgeon this past week, so I'm going for a right arm rotator cuff, holding shoulder for a week. But I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, I wanted to just get it behind me.
Oh yeah, well, just make your shoulder in behind you.
Yeah, that'd be it right now. My arm burned right the other way. But anyway, yeah, this time last time being the left arm was kind of patched up, but this time it was damaged so bad. But it'll be all right. I'll just be incapacitated for a while.
Yep, I'm familiar with the process. Of course, mine was damaged not from an accident when I've had the problems, but yeah, I understand the problems, and you just gotta. It's the recovery period and the what do you call it? The repeat. It's the hard part.
Oh yeah. I should say that therapy. That's brutal, but something you have to go through. Anyway, I made it in my left arm. I'll make it on this. The bad thing about it, I'm right-handed, so I got to feed myself my left arm. But that's going on.
All right, very good. Just wear a bib. Just wear a bib, and you'll get pretty good at feeding yourself, because that wouldn't stop me from eating. That's for sure. That was Clyde, Whiskey Bravo 4 Yankee Lima Victor. He's here in Mount Juliet and getting shoulder remanufacturing anywhere. All right, I heard it talking, but I heard mostly noise. Can anybody copy that?
That was N8, NHT.
Is that November 8 Hotel Tango?
Oh, it's Hayes.
Yeah, but Hayes, your signal's horrible. What happened? Need a relay there. I can't hear him talking, but I can't make out what he's saying.
I have a real good copy on him. He said he didn't really know.
Oh, well, so it must be. I'm hearing everybody else. I said I'm joking, but no, something's going on there, Hayes.
Let me try this.
Yes, I can hear you now, but there's still a lot of hash in it, but I can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah, that system I was running before, he dropped out to me too. And I got the same everything. Got that QTO way there.
Yeah, you're doing okay now. It's still got a lot of frying bacon in their hash. And Michael, could you hear him now?
Well,
well, what little bit you moved, Hayes, Michael can't hear you and I can. So you can see how little moves make big differences.
Yeah, it kind of makes me wonder if something's wrong with the antenna or what's going on here. It's just at a magnet now.
I don't know. Well, how much did you move it? I mean, did you move the antenna a lot?
From the car to the truck, which are sitting maybe 15 feet apart from each other in the exact same driveway at the QB.
makes a difference with something. It's reflecting off of something differently that gives me a better signal and gives Michael a bad signal.
Yeah, the thing I don't understand is why it's different than it used to be a few weeks ago. I haven't been on here a little bit. I'm not quite getting that one.
I don't get, and I just give up trying to figure them out because there's no way I will know.
Yeah, exactly. So some kind of bad connection or something's going on. I'll make sure the antenna's do them properly. But everything should be about the same.
Very good. No, you sound actually pretty good. I mean, for an HT and a mag mount on the vehicles, it's just that it's interesting. You just change that little bit from one vehicle to the next at the same. Michael gets dropped out, and then I can hear you, but it started out I couldn't hear you, but Michael could. So it's obviously it's a, it's about placed on the vehicle and how far it was away, and something was going on with reflection or something. Anyway, it's interesting. It's very interesting. Anyway, it's Hayes. He's in Henderson. Is anybody else any place anywhere? Hello, Mr. Earl. Ain't heard talk.
Yeah, it's been still. Just getting up with the change of season and what. You're back up to where I normally hear you over here on my receive over here, Paul. Kind of just up other than conditions are the reason why you dropped down to 3. I'm getting you about 5 now.
It was there was a degradation in that. I love that word, degradation in that machine because it was, and you weren't the only one that told me that.
Right, okay. Yeah. There's just so anyway, that keep kind of short, but I'm in the midst of doing some rat killing over here, as they say. I'll catch you later. Sounding good. Have a good rest of the weekend, y'all out there. Roger my Dodgers, even if you can't. E4DZ73.
Yeah, very good, Earl. That's Earl and Noreen, just on the other side, east of Cedars of Lebanon. Where that is. That's Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu. Who else is any place anywhere?
Hello?
You.
Hey, I just want to tell you, I was pulling your chain a little bit a minute ago when you was talking about remembering my call. I did. Another fellow come in there behind me, I didn't get to tell you. But I forget my own name, so I didn't carry a wallet, so don't you feel bad about a call sign.
Oh no, listen, I was in sales and project management for 25 years. I have pretty thick skin. I mean, I've been kicked out of better programs than this. Yeah, it takes quite a bit. The only thing that hurts, well, let me see if I say this right. What really hurts my feelings is, I hate to say that, I don't even think about things very much like that, but it really annoys me. Outright lies, and that is annoying to me. That gets me upset. But people can call me any name they want to, unless it's true. Then maybe it'll bother me. Anyway, that was no, I wasn't upset at all about that. Actually, I'll tell you something about my apparent. I have selective dyslexia about some things. It's really kind of funny in my brain. Someday I'll tell you, like a lot of people do, with little workarounds for problems. And I have a workaround with some letters that it's really funny because I'm spelling, I'm pretty good at reading comprehension, but some letters they mess with my brain. I don't know why. Anyway, who else is? All righty, we had 29 check-ins tonight, 27, 22. Yep, 29. Very good checking in. Unless somebody's going to check in, I'm going to move over to 28. I'm sorry, that 144.240. All right, that's where we're moving. I got a little bumpy ride here because I don't have the ease that I got to move something out of the way if you're watching. All righty, that wasn't so hard. This Kilo 4 Papa Echo whiskey on 144.24. Any station, please come in.
Okay,
84 TV, you're a little bit high frequency, I believe. Romeo 4 Alpha Zulu.
All right. Hold on one second. I had a couple in there. Greg, I got you. What did you say?
I think you're a little bit.
Maybe. Hold on one second.
It's no problem. Just maybe just an FYI thing.
How's that? Any better? K4P.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny because you're now sound like you're up higher frequency, or you know, at a your voice. Anyway, let's just move on. We'll figure that out. I may have misprogrammed it a little bit on an offset or so. Hold on. No, it still says it's doing it. I don't know. The radio may be messed up. Anyway, well, so far we've had Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Zulu, Tim in Murfreesboro, and we had Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo, Greg in Antioch. Who else is? Well, let's just go the normal route here.
AM4, wow.
Did you move to the south? Did you?
Oh no. I'm sorry, I was jumping the gun.
No, that's all right. That's Michael, KM4YRF, Michael in Belshire. Who else is south?
Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu.
Man, you sound good, Earl. Except I'm not sound as good as you should, but all great audio though.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been practicing. Anyway, that's my joke for today. Yeah, I had to move my new 50 thing over here a smidgen bit, but to actually get you in there. But anyway, I put it back where I normally transmit at. So anyway, it's all good. Even out there, be good, be careful. KE4 or DEZ.
Well, just a point of interest there, Earl. You were, and just now you were bumping up over S8. So it's funny how the differences are just on between the two modes. Any Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu. Who else is south or east?
I bumped up my power some too.
Okay. Well, you're doing that right there, S8 and S9. All right. Anybody else south or east? North or west?
November 4, Delta Juliet.
Yeah, you sound good there. You must have had, what are you running tonight there, Don?
Just normal 100 watts dollars, brother. Nothing yet.
No, you sound good. You sound better here than you did over on the 2 meters, that's for sure.
Yeah, Lakeside Band goes better.
November 4 Delta Juliet Tango. Who else is so anywhere really? North, south, east, or west?
LZ, Jack and Donaldson.
All right, got Jack, and there was a couple in there. Hold on. Jack, Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor. Good signal. Solid signal. You must have met me on the frequency, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to tune everybody in. This seems kind of scattered.
Well, maybe that's it. Can't be, that's for sure. Anyway, who else? Who else was in there? Very good. Got you in there, Chris. Sound good. That was Chris, Kilo Go 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo here in the Mount Juliet Gladeville area. Who else is any place anywhere? Last chance, any place anywhere before I move over to 6 meters. All righty, we had 8 on the 2 meter upper sideband. We're moving over to 6 meters, 50.135. Please, Michael.
Will do, Paul.
All righty, moving over unless I hear a complaint. PW, hold on one second. All right, I'm back. I had the mode set up wrong in the memory. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey with a mount on 6 meters, 50.135. Please come now from the south. Anybody from the south, please come now. South or east? South or anywhere? Is anybody copying me at all? K4 PEW. Are you copying me at all there? You copying me there? Oh, I got a high SWR, so no, hold on one second. At K4 PEW.
There you go.
Yeah, I forgot. I to do a different. It's a different setup. I'm so used to using the other radio. I had to retune it. I forgot that I had to hit the tune button again. Anyway, this is K4 PEW. Nothing now, so that's cool. Yeah, Greg, you sound good.
Yeah, you sound a little different, but strong.
Yeah, very good. Good S7, S8 signal here for you there, Greg. That's Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo in Antioch. Who else is east? Southeast or north? Southeast, north, or west?
November 4, Delta, Juliet, Tango.
Hey.
Yeah, I got a beam in about a kilowatt and a little bit.
Yeah, you're doing fine. The band isn't that great tonight because with a kill better than S8 over here.
Yeah, it is what it is, guys. You know, I was working California on this, so you'll see it.
Well, yeah, and well, you know, like the fellow said earlier, Phil said earlier, every day is really like a learning experience and what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's 6 meters of water site still, but you know, so I bang gets it through, so I'm happy with it.
Very good. That was Don in Bon Aqua, November 4, Delta, Juliet, Tango, big signal. Who else is any place, anywhere?
KM4, RF, Mike in Belshire.
I heard somebody else in there, but I heard Michael. Michael, which antenna you on tonight? On the beam?
Yes, but I've got like S9 noise level.
Oh, really? Yeah, so, you know, you live in a bad neighborhood.
It's that street light.
Oh, is it really? You figured out what it was?
No, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yeah, that's
good people.
All right. That was Michael, KM4YRF in Belshire. A good signal, but he says he's got a real noise level over there. Who else is? Who was the other party? I can hear you, but it sounds like you're far away. Up on the meter over here, but I can hear you. Yeah, that's funny. Well, you know what? They the taxes over there in Davidson County, and I think they increased the incapacity to generate signal. Yeah, they attenuate all our signals over there. Very good. Jack, Kilo Golf 4, India, Lima, Victor, and Donaldson. Who else? You have a big signal from some, and Jack's not that far from me, and the signal's really low. Anyway, who else is any place, anywhere? Anybody, any place, anywhere. I think my signal, yeah, it did. The SWR went crazy again. Hold on. All right, we'll give that another try. It's K4P. I have to go at the antenna because it's, I can't believe it would be fine and then all of a sudden it's not fine. Anyway, anybody else, any place, anywhere? It's K4PEW, Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net on 6 meters. We had a grand total, if anybody's listening, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I don't know what you did, but your signal came way up to me.
Yeah, I retuned the antenna. Now it.
Yeah, it's back down now.
Yeah, there's something messed up. The antenna's loose or something. I don't know. Out again. All right, everybody, hold on. All right, I'm closing the net. K4PEW. Have a good night, everybody.
Wow, it's back.
Yeah, use the Wayback Machine.
All right, have a good night. Thank you for what you do.
Yeah, very good. Keep the card. PEW. Have a good night, everybody.